Right up there.
Right, so I'll just jump.
Got your badge on?
Yeah.
So I've got the
I have one of those.
system.
And he had that on. Can I make him disappear?
You can in post-production, apparently.
Oh.
I don't know who she speaks Western, me or the cat.
Right then, let's go. Let's go and see your. Let's go and see Valendorf.
Yeah.
Go see Valendorf. What do you reckon, Val?
He had that in Seagree Close. When we used to it. You're making a video, I guess. Yeah.
I don't know if it's starting or stopping. Right, start.
I'll get out of the way here.
Starting now. Hello, Mike. Oh, hello, Val.
Oh, he's on his cushion. Look, this is a cat.
All
It's
right.
a cute little thing, mine.
Hi, Eric.
I know Grayson. That's Eric. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's Grayson. Isn't it? That's Grayson. No, he's got such a pretty little face, this one. Look.
Oh, I'll just turn that. Hey, cat. What's that?
Got a close up of his eyes anyway.
Yeah. Oh, right.
Okay.
That's that done. Right, off you go.
Have you said good morning to Eric?
I have. All right, Eric. He didn't say
Oh,
much.
do you want Eric? Eric speaks.
Dinner will be served in the dungeon.
Morning, Eric. Can I have some sausages with that, please,
Got
mate?
another one.
Would you like some wine?
Oh, yeah, driving, mate.
Pardon my appearance. I just woke up from my dirt nap.
What
My
now?
dirt nap.
We think
Pardon
he's.
my appearance, but I've just woken up from my dirt nap.
I think he sort of buries himself, you see, sometimes, and comes out with a bit of dirt on him. Anyway,
Changed from you getting
Would you like a
videoed in it, Mike, after all these
Would
years.
you like a cat? Let's go and spare.
Not a cat person.
No, I'm not really.
No.
I've been a dog person, but he's so affectionate and so cute, mind. I've gone almost over to cats.
Now,
Don't let him
my
hear
sister's
that. Don't
got.
let me.
My sister's got one. Well, they're
Don't
actually the
tell him
same as
about
that.
He lives down in Bayview somewhere. We don't really know who he belongs to, but I think the
Yeah,
person
look at
goes
Fat cat.
to work during the week because we see him every day. We don't usually see him Saturdays. So I'm wondering if they've gone away for the weekend, and because we never see him Saturdays or Sundays.
They probably think they've lost him. See. They don't watch YouTube.
no. We did put a few pictures of him on Facebook as well, but no response from
He's so
anybody.
affectionate. He goes after he gets let out in the mornings. He goes along the street and talks to all the girls and kids that go to school and everything. And then after that game, he comes round here.
So many things on Facebook saying, "Oh, cat missing, cat." Within a couple of hours, they're found.
He gets
aren't they?
fed. He gets a breakfast because he comes in, and I
Yeah.
have fed him a few times.
Call you fatty catty.
Certain cat foods he likes, but then I have to open his chunky chicken or something, and he eats that. Well, what he does, he pulls the food out, puts it on the floor, and eats it because he's not used to eating like chunky,
Yeah.
sort of chunky meat. Always a.
That's Mike. I'd send him out. We'll get some fish.
But you know, sometimes now he comes in one door, he's either at the back or the front. He knows which doors we go in and out of.
Yeah.
So this morning he
Oh,
slept
you haven't got a
in.
cat flap then?
I don't think they got a cat flap where he lives.
But you haven't got one.
No.
You want to build one?
No, I don't want a cat. I don't want him. I
They
try
don't
to
want-
get rid of him.
Don't want you. Val don't want you. Go on. Off you go.
Her tiger's always much sharper than our thoughts.
He comes in the front the other day. Yesterday I was doing things, I had jobs to do. He came in the front, so he goes out to the kitchen to look for food. This is his usual thing because he used to come in the back door, want some food, have a good wash. He's ever so clean. He spent half an hour down there, an hour washing himself. Come in here,
Not in the shower.
when he does the kneading,
He hasn't
does
discovered that yet.
I don't like cats that need. I'm not used to that, right? So he does that on Mike and makes his holes in his drawers, and then he ends up over there.
God. Life of
But you're
riding.
like,
Hello, well, my name's Grayson, and I love living here with Mike and Val. They feed me all day, and I love it.
Okay, but there's lighting upstairs.
Just got to keep looking at the camera, see if it's recording or not. Get home, there's like zero.
Probably easier if you go in there first. Up the stairs.
Right, going up.
Yeah, up the stairs.
Right,
And
and
then turn to the left. You can't stand, but you can kneel about.
Oh, I see, right. Yeah. Are you all right coming up there, Mike?
Yeah, yeah. I can turn the other lights on. There we go.
And there's Odney Manor.
Yeah. There's the other lights coming on now. There we are.
Wow.
So feel free to...
Yeah, for quite a big house, it's quite a small attic.
Yeah.
It looks a hell of a lot bigger in the videos.
Yeah,
Must have
that's the art of it, really.
Yeah.
I always like to get down quite low, as if you're trackside.
Yeah.
You know, and
I suppose this is where your prime position is.
perch there. Well, that can move around depending on where I'm filming.
So you got your controllers.
Yeah, one for each track.
Yeah. I had an identical one of them.
Yeah,
I bought it for the track I was going to make.
Yeah.
For the layout. Just didn't come to any.
no,
But I sold it. I got 40 quid for it.
oh, good. Yeah,
So it's a combi one, isn't it?
yeah.
Yeah.
It's good because you go from one direction to the other without having to
Yeah.
switch anything.
Look at that. So this is based on any.
No,
Sort of
pure
thing.
imagination, really.
So where did Valendorf come from then?
Well, after Valerie, we named it after her, Val.
So Endorf's got nothing to do.
Well, because it started all as a German layout, as you can see from
Yeah.
that poster behind you. And so, you know, it sounds like a place, Valendorf,
So we're looking at.
with Fleischmann in the old times. That's what that says. Fleischmann being a model maker.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That's a typical German logo there.
Yeah.
I've got a friend who's, he was very much into bubble cars like I was. And over the years, he keeps sending me little models to put on the layout. Yeah, that's right. You know, it started off with typically German vehicles, but he sends me things like Martin's ice creams, you know, which it's obviously not German, but you want to feature it.
Yeah.
So there are sorts of little British cars
So all the
scattered about.
They're all HO000.
Yeah, well, of course,
Gauge.
they look very similar, HO and 00. Slightly larger, being HO than the HO ones, but
The track's identical
close.
size.
It is.
So I checked that before I brought that one over. I thought, oh,
Yeah,
check.
that's right.
Definitely HO goes with it. So.
It's a funny reason why it started, really, because HO really means half the size of O gauge. Because people used to have O gauge, you know, in Germany and here.
Yeah.
But when the British companies decided to copy to go something smaller, they found they couldn't get their motors in the body cells they had.
Right.
So they had to increase the scale of them a bit to get the motors in.
Yeah.
And it's gone on from there. But some firms like Fleischmann tried to make an OO gauge thing for the British market.
Right.
But because they're so much more expensive, it didn't really catch on. So most things you buy now, well, in Europe certainly, are all HO, which is half the gauge of size of gauge O.
So the 0 gauge, that's double the size of the 00, is it?
Yeah.
And then
They
I
were-
see what you mean,
yeah.
Very confusing. They just call
It is, yeah.
scale 1, scale 2, scale 3. A lot easier in it.
Yeah.
So this is a complete circuit then.
Yes.
So you can start and keep going round and round.
Yeah, I'm running it watching from just looking
So
around.
that's 2 tracks you've got going round.
Yeah. Close that down and then they go through a tunnel over there into the rest of the loft.
Yeah. Oh wow. Oh, it goes back a bit then.
Yeah.
That goes right the way back there.
Yeah, I've got 2 more stations down there. But
Joking. Oh wow.
that incurs a crawl through a passageway to get there, which I can do, but I don't know if visitors would like to do
So
that.
it is bigger.
I think when we first see this one on the video of your train, it emerges from that tunnel.
Right. Yeah.
I'll get out of your way if you want to film anywhere else.
Yeah. Are you going to fire it up at all, Mike?
Yeah, sure, when you're ready.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Carry on.
Which one's that? Oh, that's that little fella. Oh, he's gone out there.
He's disappearing through the wall.
The other one is over here. They tend to be a bit slow when they first start because it's obviously been quite cold up here, but they warm up and go better.
That's got a nice little slow speed on that.
Yeah, you'll find that's gradually speed up.
I suppose the actual bends slow it down a bit.
That's
because of the
right,
friction.
yeah, that's right. Once it's toured around once or twice, it'll be faster all the time. But there's also a certain amount of dampness on the track. It's not been used for a while.
Yeah. I think this actual loco hadn't been used that much.
No.
Quite an old one, but I don't think the previous owner used it.
Oh, make sure. Yes, it's on the inside track, and that's all right. It'll come down here in a minute. You get different contact connections between the various faceplate connections.
Yeah.
So sometimes you can get a reduction just by the sort of conductivity of the rails.
Do you have to polish them every now and again?
In theory, yes.
I suppose you can get
Track rubber to do that.
like they do on the rail trains in a carriage. or
Yeah, that's
something.
right. I didn't have any more coaches of your maroon colour, but they tend to blend in fairly well.
Yeah, I thought I'd get the two because of it's the what do they call the dining cars?
Yeah, they painted them more or less that colour, haven't they now?
Yeah, superb. So if you get fed up with Odney Manor, underneath it,
Oh no, that's great. I wondered if I got one, I would do that myself.
you wouldn't believe the trouble I was trying to get the Odney Manor
Yeah,
plates.
yeah,
and
and
the
the numbers.
numbers.
Yeah,
I actually bought a set and I was going to pay for it, and basically I couldn't pay for it because my bank refused to pay them because it's flagged up as not a real bank account. And the website owner's trying to get me to pay, so you haven't paid it. I said, well, the bank's not letting me because they think you're a scammer. So I'm not paying anything, and that's the only way they got paying. So that went by the board. So I ended up making my own, just using my printer,
oh,
cutting them with a little
done
pair
a
of
good
scissors.
job, yeah.
Yeah. So underneath it, I think what's the name of it? It's obviously another manor.
Yes.
But yeah, so I've left that intact. So these are just stickers over the top.
Yeah. No, funny enough, one of the people who regularly comments on this layout said, by the time you had a more British loco, it's like a man around here. And
Yeah.
there it is.
Oh really? I didn't see that comment. Yeah, so much rather see it up here than stuck on my windowsill at home.
Right.
I say I've had the space, or any sort of space. I'd do it myself, but I just haven't.
No. Well, I didn't think. Well, I had a bigger loft in our old house, and I had a much bigger layout.
Wow, yeah.
And I thought, well, I can't do it here. But once I floored it, I thought, well, I think I could. And here it is. That you can see.
Yeah, so they're all.
That's typical old-time German stuff, which is what I started this layout with.
Yeah. So each box has got its own little.
Yeah,
Train
see what they
set.
are. There's some coaches I've got. Those are British coaches.
Yeah. Oh, they're not the two you bought recently, sort of a couple of years ago.
Yeah, they are
Don't
recent.
watch it.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, want that one. Want that one.
Yeah. One of the third, but the third one I got is slightly shorter. Must be a different make.
Ah, right. Yeah.
But it
No, I've
goes
seen a
all right.
video you made. You just uploaded that the the names on like Aries,
Yeah, that's
stuff
right.
like that. So it must be the same sort of thing.
Oh, this was actually a Christmas train set I bought for fun. Got some modelling materials in there.
Oh yeah. Did you use that grass then?
It's in the box there, yeah.
Yeah, I put some grass in there.
Yeah.
I cut it all up for A4, and I was going to stick it on eBay because you have to buy these massive rolls.
Yes.
But there's quite a bit. There's like, I don't know, 3 or 4 metres on there.
Yeah. Well, down there I've got a big open field where I use a lot of that.
Excellent. It's so messy, that stuff, so I don't know if you know,
It's a mixture of locos.
the fibres just come out and they go everywhere.
Yeah. It's some British ones and German.
Just that tall. That's definitely German.
It's Swedish actually.
You've got so many locos, yeah? So these are all loco powered ones, not like I had a Flying Scotsman. It had the power in the actual tender.
Yeah, well, some of
Which is
these are
really
that.
strange.
It is the same, yeah. Yeah, they're just a free turning front with a motor driven tender.
Yeah. Yeah, I had a Flying Scotsman one, and it just didn't work because the connection was lost between the tender and the engine.
Yeah.
I just couldn't fix it, so I stuck it on eBay.
More wagons. I like the novelty of some of the European things. I look at this little vats we're carrying acid in.
Oh yeah, for the German Reich.
And this is actually a crane support vehicle, but I've modified it. Look,
Yeah.
West Somerset Railway. With a load.
I was going to say, is that to scale?
And again, more stuff in there.
This is another stray, is it?
Oh yes. He doesn't cause much trouble.
Yeah, it is. But come on, wake up, Bagpuss.
So here's a typical one that needs repair. It's all this is free moving, but the trouble's in the tender I've got. So
Right.
I very often have this on the layout, just looking out of a engine shed, because that bit
That looks
cool.
like the American one we get down here.
Well, it's a Krieglock really, which is a wartime German. I haven't got any American locos here. What's underneath there? Those are more. Those are all needed.
So you could really make a massive layout. Oh, the wheels will come off there.
Yeah. Stand down.
We've got derailment.
It's amazing how, especially when you're filming, that happens. Amazing the times you set up a perfect shot and then it runs and then you take the shot and it derails. Oh, you're being awkward. There we go.
Yeah, so basically you could actually treble the size of this with all the locos you've got, really, couldn't you?
Yeah, I've had the
Absolutely
space, yeah.
stacks of them.
When we moved house from where I used to be, I had a big sale in a swap meet and sold virtually everything.
Yeah.
Of course, having discovered I could have a layout here, I'd go to that. Get some very nice Christmas cards sent by nice people.
Oh, I remember that one? It's Bishop's Lydiard at Christmas.
Yeah.
Amazing that how few West Somerset Railway Christmas cards there aren't.
Yeah, true. Here's some pictures of what my old layout used to be like in their old house.
Oh, look at that. Go. Looks almost like an aerial shot of a real scene.
Yeah.
Construction.
That's about half the layout. Well, yeah, that bit goes on the end of there. That's
So you're
how
going
it
back in
was.
the 70s and 60s now?
Yeah, that's right. Some of the buildings, like that one you'll see behind you now,
Yeah.
that survived and is up here.
Well, that Dunster Station one, I didn't build that, by the way.
Right.
I didn't build any because the construction of them is just rubbish. They've just like got a pot of glue and just stabbed it all over the place.
Yeah, I noticed a few
Oh, it's
drawings
terrible.
not made, but
Not me, I
it
didn't make
depends
that.
how you photograph it, doesn't it? Really, you can cut that bit out of the shot.
Yeah, just make it all grainy. You just can't
Yeah, I
see
was
it.
quite amazed by that picture you put up. I thought, well, it almost like a sketch, and yet the accuracy of the rails you did were beyond the possibility of a sketch.
Yeah.
I didn't realise you had something to grey it all out and do
Yeah, it was I didn't really have a lot of time to do it. It was just a
an
sort of
idea.
a rush
yeah,
job.
Yeah,
I thought, I've got to get a picture of this before we give it to Mike.
yeah. See, up there, there's an old barn, which is a remainder of my very first motorway, which was N gauge, was half this size again.
They're tiny, aren't they? Yeah.
But it looks fine in the distance, you know, something
does,
in the
yeah,
distance. I got building over there as well. I like the sort of differentness of the German railways, because look at this water tower.
Wow.
You wouldn't get a water tower like that in Britain. It's like a
Yeah,
dome,
It's a mosque.
a circular
Minaret.
yeah. But it's mixed in with, like, there's an ancient bit of Hornby, that little shed. Hornby 00 years ago.
Superb detail, yeah.
And this is a German shed. That's a British water tower and a Hornby shed as well.
Yeah. Well, only aficionados and geeks would know that. Wouldn't they?
Difference, that's right. Yeah.
I wouldn't know that.
Because my friend was very much into bubble cars, you'll find hundreds of bubble cars around the place because he keeps sending me models of them.
I'm actually stuck down. You can actually move them about.
Yeah, I like to try and do that, make the scene look a bit different when I can.
So probably a few of these you've actually owned in the past in real life.
Oh, well, I've certainly owned
Mr.
one of
Smith's.
those, and the Messerschmitt, which is the one in front of you, that pink thing. I own one of them.
Well, that looks like more like a scooter than anything.
Well, they call them cabin scooters, they call them. It's on a little 200cc engine.
Hitler's car. Looks like Hitler's car.
Oh, right, a big old Mercedes, yeah.
I'll tell you, the level of detail is absolutely incredible, Mike.
They're good, aren't they? Yeah.
No, I mean, what you've done.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. Looks like rain over there. Yeah, looks heavy cloud. Right then, I can smell tea and biscuits.
Right, let's go and see how things are getting on down there then. Turn that one off. I'll come this side to open the hatch. When I floored this place and then built the model as well, I used the corners for storage of both things, and it's all virtually full up now.
Yeah.
It's annoying, really.
It's a bit like my mum. She's got all her storage in her attic
Yeah.
still. But I'm sure she's got boxes and boxes of stuff. She doesn't even know they're up there.
No, well, I recently made an inventory, so I know what's up here, but some things I know I used to have I can't find now, so goodness knows what happened. Might have disappeared in the move.
Well, falling down them stairs doesn't bear thinking about.
Wow. It's an even steeper one in the garage, which I find quite difficult to get up and down, but good solid wooden stair this. Oh, yeah, I'll turn off half the lighting. That one. Nothing on down there.
Goodbye, Valendorf. Nice to meet you, Valendorf.
Oh,